everybody, this is Crystallized Wonder here, back again with another video. I'm sorry that it took so long to actually upload another one. I've been kind of sick. I am currently in a lot of pain right now, so I'm gonna try and make this quick. I don't know how quick it's gonna be, but yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. So this is about Jeffree Star, as you can tell from the title of the video. After my last reading on Nate actually came true, I decided to do a reading about what is going to be coming up next for Jeffree. Now, rather than lighting my normal incense, I'm going to be burning some sage and some cedar. And yes, I am a real Native American. This is a real eagle feather. Do not come for me. Alright. So, let's ask about Jeffree Star. What is coming up next? Okay, well that one wanted to come out. So this card right here that jumped out, we're going to read that one last. Because that's how I normally do my readings, even when it's like to other people. Okay, so the first card here is the Three of, oops, sorry, I almost dropped it. Three of Pentacles reversed. This is not a good card for you, Jeffree. I don't know if you would ever watch this, but if you are, this is not a good card for you to get, because this card is all about not learning from your mistakes or being unwilling to do so. You may be overwhelmed with the sense that you do not know what you are doing. However, you are putting in the you are not putting in the effort to learning. This card is about poor work ethic, which obviously he does not have. He doesn't have poor work ethic, but with the depression and everything, it might, like, this card is basically saying that it's going to affect his work. And he may be lacking the concentration right now and dedication required to achieving his goals, or he may not even have set any goals for himself yet. This may signify feeling apathy towards the various areas of his life and just not giving things his best efforts. Everything just seems lackluster right now, and there is no motivation for growth or growth. This can also indicate delays caused by conflict within a team or a lack of team spirit. So I'm really sorry, Jeffree. This card is not a good card for you, especially work-wise. But for love, this card is indicating that a third party, may be causing friction in the relationship. So this is going back to my previous reading with Nate, that there was somebody else on the outside who was trying to break them up. So, yeah, it's just, this card is basically a recap of my last reading, where they're not putting in the effort, they're not putting in enough effort, that somebody wasn't voicing their opinions, voicing their feelings, and being way too busy with work to think about love. That was that one card. Okay, so the next card is the Five of Pentacles reversed. You're getting a lot of pentacles here. You even have another pentacle as this card down here. So this has a lot to do about business. But now this card, after the last one, which was a really bad card for you, Jeffree, this card is a good card. Because after all that crap, and after you like start to get back up on your feet, this card is about that. This is the card saying, like, we know that you've been going through a lot, but things are going to get better. So your tough times are coming to an end. So this card is representative of hardships coming to an end, overcoming adversity, or a positive change in circumstances. You have struggled through enough hard times. When everything seemed hopeless, you held on, and now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So keep going, Jeffree. It can also signify improvement in relationships, finances, or luck. This card can also represent illnesses improving, recovering from problems, and being accepted or welcomed back after a period of alienation or isolation. You should be in a much more positive frame of mind, beginning to rebuild your feelings of security and stability and making progress. So this card is also about being able to find forgiveness for anyone who may have caused you issues in the past. You're a Scorpio, Jeffree. I know that's really, really hard for you to do, but there's like, I don't remember which planets. I think it's Saturn and Uranus. That something has shifted, and it hasn't shifted since like 500 years ago. And so all this karmic energy is coming back, whether it be good or bad. So people who have been bad in the past, they're going to have karma bite them in the butt. And for those who have been good and spreading light and spreading joy and spreading love, you're going to be getting that back. So I know you have a lot of issues that you had in the past, Jeffree. But this card is signifying some positive change coming. But this card is also about letting go of people or relationships that were toxic for you as you focus on the future. Now, the toxic relationship may not have been with Nate. This could be with friends. This could be with people that you work with. This could be family, even. But the illnesses I do feel is like your mother. I don't really do health readings because I'm not a doctor. But this card is very heavily in like trying to say that some sort of health issue is going to start improving. Now, for love, because you are now single, Jeffree. This card is a positive card to get in this kind of like question, like a love question, as it indicates that you are coming out the other side of a period of loneliness or feeling rejected. You will be making positive changes in your life and feeling much more open to the romantic possibilities all around you. You are ready to embrace a new relationship and take a chance on love. This positive energy will attract others to you. So obviously this is not right now. Like I had said earlier, this card is about after you get through the hurt, after you get through all that pain, and all the stuff from the first card. Now the next card here is the Hierophant, reversed. This card is you, Jeffree, because this card is all about breaking social norms and traditional structure, and like breaking all of those societal rules. And so those close to you may not understand this need to challenge the established way of doing things and may be completely against it, but with this card, you will feel compelled to think for yourself and throw away the rule book. This card is you. I don't know how many of you guys out there are going to agree with me, but this is definitely like just indication of Jeffree. This is his card. So this card alternatively could indicate that he is clinging desperately to old ways, but I don't see that in him at all. The Hierophant can also indicate a person in position of authority when conflicts arise. So Jeffree, it might be time for you to start like taking control. Now, In the love aspect, this is signifying an unconventional relationship or the desire for one. Not choosing to marry. So having that kind of non-traditional relationship, which is basically what you had with Nathan. This is what you're going to be looking for again, because this is you. So now next is the Empress reversed. So this is telling you to embrace your feminine qualities at this time, which we all know you kind of do already. But because of how you're feeling right now, more masculinity is coming out because you're like, I need to be strong, because strength is seen as masculine, and being able to fight and like fight through your emotions rather than showing them, that is a very like masculine thing. I'm not trying to say that like to piss anybody off, but it's just kind of how society is. But anyways, so you are showing a lot more like masculine stuff right now. This card is telling you to bring out more feminine energy again. You are out of balance. You need to bring this forth. You may be also focusing too much on the material and mental aspects of life rather than the emotional and spiritual. So the disharmony that this card shows could take many, many forms. You may be putting others' needs before your own to your detriment. Or you may feel so emotionally overwhelmed that you are neglecting those that are important to you. You may also feel unattractive and undesirable, and your confidence has taken a knock, which was very, very clear in the breakup video. You will need to shift the focus and ground yourself to correct this imbalance. So this card can also be a signifier of like motherly issues, which he also said in his video. Now when it comes to love, you will have many potential partners pursuing you, but you may not necessarily be putting out to the world the person that you really are. Don't try to be someone that you're not, Jeffree. Just don't do that to just gain other people's approval, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. Don't do that. Be yourself. You will find the person that is for you, who will accept you for you. I know that in your breakup video you said that Nathan was the only one that really like genuinely did that. You will find it again. Do not give up. Now the next card. In this deck, it's Santa Muerte, but this is representative of death because she is the patron goddess of death. She is the Grim Reaper. Well, in the way that most people would think. So, I am sorry because I know that you are so hurt right now, Jeffree, over what happened, and that you still really love Nathan. And there's probably a part of you that wishes that things would go back to the way it was. But the Death card is about spiritual transformations, a time of new beginning and changes. This transformation is difficult. It can be unexpected, sudden, or even traumatic, but it will bring with it a new lease of life. It's best to try not to resist the change, because resisting is only going to make the transition even more challenging and difficult and painful. So instead, try to embrace the change as a fresh start. Don't hold on. You need to let go of old issues or people or beliefs. So this card may be telling you that you need to draw a line under the past in order to move forward in a positive direction. This card, the Death card, can be a huge shock to the system, but ultimately, it's a positive one. So you need to see this as a fresh new start. You need to move on. You need to move forward, find somebody new. Because this card is all about changes, about new things. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of breath right now because my my nose is getting a little stuffy. But when it comes to love, this can indicate that you will soon be casting off the old beliefs, issues, or behaviors that are no longer useful to you. So embrace this transformation as it will bring new love into your life. You need to let go of the idea that you only want Nathan, that Nathan is your one and only true love. You need to let this idea go. I know it's hard, I know it's easier said than done, but you need to. Now, I'm going to do the love part for this first. So the King of Pentacles reversed. You might find this very hard to believe, but Jeffree, you're going to find somebody who actually earns more than you or is of higher status than you. But they may try to use this as a means of controlling you, so be very careful. This person may spoil you or shower you with gifts, but there is an ulterior motive to their generosity. This card can represent meeting somebody who embodies the qualities of this card, which are like an ungrounded male, somebody who is corrupt, somebody who is a gambler, who has poor judgment, who's greedy, disloyal, unfaithful, unsupportive. When you meet this person, they're going to have like a false face. They are going to be acting in a way that is going to draw you in. That is the trap. Once they've got you, they're going to try and make it so that way you feel like you can't leave. You need to be very careful of this, Jeffree. Now, in general, this card is about losing your grip on things, not reaching your goals, or not seeing things through to the end. There may be something that you're working on right now, Jeffree, that you're going to feel like you can't finish without Nathan. But this can also represent losing your social status, failure or lack of success, being impractical, unprincipled, taking ill-advised risks, making hasty decisions, or having poor judgment. So be very careful, Jeffree. Don't let the sadness get to you like that bad. You're gonna be okay. Okay, so now the card that jumped out. This is the Five of Cups. So basically, this card has so many negative emotions just in the one card. This card can represent sadness, loss, loneliness, and despair. This card can say that you are focusing on the negative. This may be a result of some sort of trauma or unwelcome change you have suffered, which, obviously. This card can signify heartbreak, divorce, or separation. It also says you have suffered some recent pain, as it represents mourning and grief. So this is a card of emotional baggage and instability, and it can signify that you feel deep remorse, regret, anger, sorrow, or disappointment. This is a card of abandonment. It can either represent you, or you being abandoned, or like you being abandoned, or you abandoning somebody else, or plans in your life. This can also indicate loneliness or isolation. However, for all the negative connotations, there is a positive message underneath all of this. So, in normal tarot, and even in this, like, the figure seems to be crying over, like, spilt cups and, like, in the water and stuff like that. So it could, and seems like oblivious to the fact that there's still hope Like in this card, there's like a lily behind the figure. So this card is a reminder that no matter how bad things may seem, there is always a silver lining. You just have to choose to see it. So, let's move on to the next deck. I know I spent a lot of time on that one, and I apologize. Let's move on to one of my new decks. It's a fairy deck, and I absolutely love this deck. So what is coming next for Jeffree? What should Jeffree focus on? Go outside. Don't lock yourself up at home. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful piece of nature, whatever you or wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your questions. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your heart or your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. That card is basically what was said in the tarot reading as well. Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So this is like, don't let depression hit you so hard that you stop doing stuff completely. You need to protect your dream. You need to protect your business. You need to be able to flourish. You have to put pure intention out there, saying like, okay, this thing happened, but you know what? I still got to move on. So I'm going to do something good. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And stick to it. Especially if it's for somebody else. Now, the wait for winter. This could be either for like this or winter of 2020, or it could be right now. You need to start something. I kind of feel more that it's right now. There's something that you need to start, a new project, a new idea. Anything that is new and positive. You need to start it now. And you need to accept this change. Okay, now let's get into some love here. So we've got soulmate, honeymoon, retreat, trust, make the effort, past life relationship, true love, express your love, calling in your soulmate, and children. Oh boy, Jeffree. Your love life is about to boom. Like, girl, you are the person that you are going to be with, not the next one, because that one's the manipulative one, but the one after that, I feel. you are going to be so in love. This is going to be so happy for you. I'm happy for you. Don't let the fact that this person might have children scare you away. Do not let that scare you. Because this is going to be your true love. You need to make the effort. You need to give them a chance. You have been in a relationship, like you've been in love before. Not in this life, but in a previous one. Maybe even in several. You are going to be like constantly in that honeymoon phase. And like enjoying time off together. And being able to disconnect from the world. This might actually be an ending to your social media or like your social standing, because you might, the feeling that I'm getting is that you are going to be feeling like that you want to just be with this person. You want to just be happy. You still want to do the makeup. You're still going to have your business, but you're not going to have as much of a social media image. I'm going to draw another card. Yep. Healing family issues. It is safe for you to love. Finances and career. Your business. And playfulness. Yeah. You're going to be just fine. Things in the family are going to be fine too. You're going to get along with this person's family. You're going to get along with their kids. You're going to absolutely love them. This is a very good sign for you. Okay, and then let's get into the last deck here. Okay, well, I guess I have to draw a card for that one too. Okay, let's go. Choose your battles. Your base chakra is blocked through blockage of strengthening bonds. Win or lose. Love abounds. Clarity of belief. Flow. And now for the crown chakra being blocked. With blocked, believe and succeed. Whew. Okay. Actually, wait. No, this is supposed to be here. So, base chakra with blocked healing begins. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So, you feel like you're not grounded right now. You feel like everything is just spiraling out of control. Because of a lost relationship, which would be Nathan. But you need to pick and choose your battles. You know what you're going to win. You know what you're going to lose. You need to pick. You feel like you're being abandoned. That's why Love Abounds is blocked. But you understand. You understand why things are the way that they are right now. So you just need to flow with it. You're not allowing yourself right now. You need to let it go. You need to just go with the flow. You need to take life as it comes. And you haven't let the healing begin yet. You need to. Seek the truth. There is something deeper here. You're not allowing yourself to blossom into who you truly are. You are not allowing yourself, to learn from this situation. And you need to move on. You need to let go. I'm so sorry that this has been like a running theme here, but you need to let go. Now, that is all for this reading on Jeffree. Alright guys, so that is it for this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, the link is down below. I also just recently made a TikTok, so you can follow me there as well at Crystallized YT. So here it is right there. I know you guys can't really see it, but it's Crystallized YT. Or Crystallized.wonder. Yeah. I post a lot about like my daily stuff and some really ridiculous TikToks. Like last night, there was a spider on my wall and I was yelling at it to get out of my house because it doesn't pay rent. So, if you guys want to see more of like my silly side and my like just day-to-day life, you can follow my TikTok. So, I love you guys and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to keep those comments coming about who you want me to read next. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to do like the last ones that you guys have been requesting. Yeah, so leave it down below who you want me to read next. Love you guys. I hope that I will get better so that way I can record more videos. Okay, bye!